Welcome back to Rare Finds and Raw Reviews. I am your host, Grace Garcia, and also the creator of Rare Finds and Raw Reviews. It's been a minute. I'm super excited to be back. I have literally since last year, it was going by so fast that I literally got caught up in the fast pace of the ending year, and then it began the same way this year. So I'm actually all caught up with a lot of the things that I do. Rare Finds and Raw Reviews is my personal baby. And then I also have another business that is a family business. So anyhow, I did get caught up with that for a while, but now that I'm finally caught up, thought I'd disclose that for you guys. I did want to talk about another product. I am partner up with them, absolutely love them. They were literally the game changer for me, as far as venturing off from my everyday products. I have been on a particular product, prior, and I did a review on it, so you can see on my previous podcast or YouTube, Facebook, however you guys want to venture off in those areas. Anyhow, yes. So this brand is called Acne, and I happened to find them, kind of going through Amazon and just scrolling and just looking for the best acne treatment. And this is a acne face cream. It is a 24-hour solution, and it has Clean Max Blend, Vitamin E, and Tea Tree Oil. And I kept reading that tea tree oil, that is a tongue twister. That it actually was the best thing for your skin. So I was just like, you know what? I had been trying everything, and you have to remember that I had the hormonal cystic acne, so it was really, really, really hard to shy away from it just because it was just coming and it wasn't leaving. So I was just like, you know what? I'll try this, and if it works, great, and if not, hey, I gave it a go, So this particular 24-hour cream also allowed me to venture off and try different products. So hopefully I'll be ending pretty soon on the face products, because Rare Finds and Raw Reviews is not just about skin products. It's literally about everything, all my finds that I found during the pandemic. And it's actually endless, the things that I have. So I do have to update my storefront so you guys can see everything. I have everything from skin products to supplements, to clothing, books. I mean, you name it, I found these particular finds. And you also have to remember that these are not your everyday finds. Now, some of them are, out there. They've been talked about quite a bit, and some of them you never heard of it, and you would be literally floored by the products that I have found that are very equivalent to other products out there, same ingredients, and that's something that I also want to talk about, which is white labeling. So white labeling is just basically, and I think I might have talked about it in the previous podcast, where you can basically take all those ingredients and slap your name on it, and it'll be the same thing. So, and you don't have to sell it for the same price. You always want to give somebody a good bargain for their money, just so you can have the supply and demand and be able to have what they need and also get the products out the door. So anyhow, going back to this particular product, so it literally did help my skin. It's a staple product. I've had it since 2020, and we are here 2023. So I have been using it for 3 years. Now, they have opened up their line a little bit. So they also have a balm that is also for your, inflammations, your acne, as far as wanting to treat it so the inflammation can go down. They also have the patches now, the pimple patches, and they also have the vitamin. I honestly only take the 24-hour cream and the balm. Sometimes I am probably headstrong about the 24-hour cream, just because this is what made the difference in my skin. So I literally use it. I'm also into, they call it skin cycling, but I call it skin confusion. They're basically the same thing. So skin cycling right now is really like up there, and a lot of people are doing it. But with me, skin confusion, it's a little different than skin cycling. They kind of are like neck and neck with, the results that you'll get. But I will also go over that as well. So I will have 2 separate podcasts for white labeling, and then I'll have another one for the skin confusion. Anyhow, so this here, this 24-hour cream, it is just like, I can't believe they have great customer service, by the way. I also went ahead and dropped the link, so if you're interested in it, you can go ahead and click on the link. I also have my code, so you can get your discount. But this cream, honestly, you have to put this part of your skin regimen, just because of the fact that it cleared my skin. Like, it literally, like the first day that I tried it, I felt the sensation of it, and I was like floored. I was like, I cannot believe this thing is even real, like, honestly. So, and the results, I mean, you really have to go to one of my platforms. I would say, I believe that I left it up on my Facebook platform, which is Rare Finds and Raw Reviews. You just look that up and you'll be able to find my Facebook platform, and you'll be able to see my before and after pictures. And there's a lot that I do, but this is the one thing that was the overall influence of my skin changing. So this 24-hour cream, if you use it day and night, that's probably better. Honestly, I started washing my face when I was severely broken out 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. And I used the 24-hour cream all 3 times. And I did that probably for the first, 3 months, I would say. That's give or take. And I was able to notice that difference. I dedicated myself to that. And I also did another podcast, I believe, I'd have to double check, but it's on zinc. It's a vitamin. Or if you don't find it on my podcast, you can go to my Facebook, and I did a whole little thing on zinc. I also did Q&As because I had people ask questions about it. But if you add zinc, just raw zinc, and I even have a link for you to get the zinc that I'm currently on, and I still take up to this day. And again, that's 3 years as well that I've been taking this 24-hour cream and zinc as a combination. So you're doing it internally and externally. So you're just basically, I don't know if this is the right word, but like you're double dipping, you know what I mean? Like you're like really going above and beyond and getting it done. I would highly recommend that. A lot of people are just like, they want to do Accutane, and that's severe. You're really putting your body through a lot. There's a particular influencer that I followed that she did Accutane twice, and on the second time, and I don't mean to, laugh about it, but it was like she shared her experience, and her vessel in her eye popped. And I was like, yeah, that's not really worth this. Some people might think it's worth it, but for me, that wasn't. I would rather be natural than put more chemicals, especially inside my body, and the things that can happen, to your hormones and, the changing of your genetics. It's so much that's entailed with Accutane that, to me, that's a hard pass. But anyhow, you want to just try your best to do everything natural before you have to go that way. Not that I, definitely shame it, but it's just not a preference. So anyhow, with this 24-hour cream, like I was mentioning, it does have the Climax blend. And when I say that, it's like all the oils that it has in here that are good for your skin. If you give me 1 second. I'm doing my podcast in a different room, so it didn't have lighting. Anyhow, so let's go over the ingredients. Let's see what I can. So it has aloe vera extract, vitamin E, green tea extract, apple cider vinegar, peppermint essential, tea tree oil, spearmint essential oil, lemongrass essential oil. I mean, I could go on and on, and then mind you, it's not a laundry list either. These are all things that you can literally Google and know that what you're putting on your skin is not a chemical. It is actually something nice and smooth for your skin. So if I were you, I would do a 90-day challenge, get this 24-hour cream, even invest a little bit and get the balm. Do a combo deal. Get that, do the zinc, do a 90-day challenge, be committed. I highly recommend to wash your face 3 times a day. I know folks out there will tell you, hey, you're gonna be stripping your skin and yeah, but you're also drying your skin out where it doesn't give it time to develop, the inflamed, acne and the inflammations and things like that. So if you do it 3 times a day for 90 days and you see the results, that would be worth your time. Investment. I know physical investments are a big thing in people's eyes, but investing your time in yourself is your best investment. So I would give this a go. The best thing that I can tell you is if you try it for 90 days and your skin feels better, you win. And then the same thing with the zinc, you're doing something good for your insides, you know what I mean? So give it a go. Go for the challenge, the 90-day challenge. Just remember what I say. There's not a one-size-fits-all with any products, but let this be your starting point. Thank you so much for coming back to Rare Finds and Raw Reviews. I'm going to have some more products out for you. Just remember, it's not always going to be beauty. I should be closing out beauty pretty soon. I'd say probably another maybe 2 or 3 more podcasts, and then I'll be over beauty, and then I'll go into different products. I'll even have topics that people talk about day in, day out. Your feedback is definitely welcomed. I can do Q&As and whatnot, but this podcast is just going to be a podcast to enjoy, be positive, and just know that the products that I have, I are promoting, I do use them, and they're worth a shot. You guys have a wonderful day.